we're using another innocuous piece of equipment today. We're using a towel. So I've got a Fletcher braided towel. It's copyrighted by Fletcher. It's a Pilates methodology. If you don't have one of these fancy red towels, you can use a bath towel. This one's really cool because it's got a little give to it. It's got a little bit of elasticity, so it has a little pull. You can pull it and it kind of stretches a little. Not necessary, but it is helpful when you're going into some deep chest openers and back stretches. So this is what I'm using today. You can purchase these online if you want to choose one of these, but otherwise just roll up a towel out of your bathroom closet and that'll work just fine. So a few moves here for your arms. So we're going to grab the towel. So mine have these handy little knots so we can kind of figure out where our hands go. If you don't, we're just going to bring our arms out where they're making a little V. So if you were to look at yourself in a mirror, you can see that they're making a V. So this would not be a V. These are pointing straight down to the side. So if you walk your hands out, so our knuckles are out kind of on a diagonal, that's where we want to be. So our arms are probably wider than you think they should be, but that's really going to get into your lats and into your back here, which is what we want to work. So for starters, we're just going to lift and lower the towel. So think of lifting from your back and not just from your arms. So engaging the back to lift the arms, coming all the way up to the crown of the head, and then all the way back down to the hips. So right when we get started, we already feel our whole body's working. We're pulling out on the towel like you're going to pull it right in two. So pulling out with both pinkies rather than just kind of letting it hang slack here. Pull tight as we lift. You'll feel the chest start to work. You'll feel the back working. And then starting into going into our next exercise here, we're stopping right over the crown of the head. We're bending elbows, pulling it right in front and pushing back up. So we're coming down and up. As we're bending the elbows, pulling down, we're still pulling out on the towel. Be careful here that we don't end up losing our pelvic placement. We still want to stay upright, keeping our pelvis in that neutral position. So the only thing moving is our arms. Still trying to think of moving from your back rather than just moving from your arms. We can go back here, bring it back behind the head. Be careful it doesn't mess up your alignment here. So you still want to look out to the front. You're going to feel a nice chest opener there as we start to move it behind the head. I'm still pulling out like crazy, so both of my hands are working. I feel it a little bit more in my biceps here, maybe the anterior delts. So I'm pulling out and down at the same time. The next one here, bringing it out in front, knuckles to the front, elbows back, and elbows extend. So I'm pulling straight to the back, straight out in front. Rather than having little chicken wings, droopy arms, elbows go back in line with the towel. So these are really going to start to burn out here at the top of your shoulders. You'll feel it. Elbows are pulling back and extending. So if you do all of these different motions, maybe 10 times, a few rounds of 10 or 15, you'll feel the burn. You can go as many as you want. You could go 20 reps if you want to go more reps. But if you do these and just keep going, so if I go back from the beginning, I'll go up and back down. So you're going to feel a difference if you're just slinging your arms up and down. There's a difference than engaging your back to lift the arms so that you're moving from your core, not just swing your arms around through space. And then I would come down in front here, down and up. Do some more reps of those. I would bring it to the back behind the head, a few more reps of those. And then bringing it out in front, elbows back and in. So do maybe 3 or 4 rounds of those, 15 to 20 reps, and you're gonna feel it. Shake them out. And now you've got a fun new piece of equipment you can do lots of cool stuff with and work your upper body.